Talk to us about that 90 plus minutes. Congratulations also, first of all, for being through, but sum it up if you can.
Yeah, we got there in the end. Obviously, the scoreline makes it look more comfortable than it actually was. Listen, credit to my players, but we didn't perform anywhere near the level that we would want to. Some good individual performances within that, and the players kept going right to the very end, which was great. Dyson getting his hat trick is always nice in a game, and I think a lot of our creative play came down the right side, and Dyson finished it off on that left side. Also, a big compliment to Livingston, because it's been a difficult season for them, but they came here and made it really, really difficult for us, and scored a couple of goals, and like as I said, put on a real challenge, and we had to overcome that.
Is it difficult to keep answering the same questions about how you get to that next level, how you make it a bit easier for yourself in games like this?
Oh, I know what that is. It's if you're missing the players and the level of players that we miss, then the football won't smile the same. So once we get those players back, then I'm pretty sure the level of performance will increase.
You mentioned Dyson there, 100th game, first hat-trick as well, which I was actually surprised about when I looked at that stat. How can you sum up his contribution, just to how important, especially in a time when you've got important and key players missing, that he comes in and has a game like that?
Yeah, well, it was great. Listen, he gives so much against the ball. He's pressing, his work rate, his intensity. But it's really nice for him to get the goals there. All, instinctive runs that really hurt teams. It's easy for players to stand and get the ball to his feet, but all of his were runs and movements to get there, and he finished them really, really well.
Can I ask you a bit about Nicholas Kuhn as well, because I think it was a hamstring injury he came off with. If it was, how do we know?
Just felt a bit of cramp. I think he's obviously not played a great deal, so I thought that was much more like what we'd expect from him in the game, more direct, more running, more aggression. So that was nice. And then my joy was complete when James Forrest comes on, because he just seeing that quality and that how he receives the ball, how he takes the ball. It was great to see when he came on.
Give you more food for thought.
Yeah, well, listen, with James is not about quality. He's the best winger we have, with the greatest respect. It's just that intensity of what we ask in the game, constant runs, constant pressure.
Can he get that back? Is it an age thing, or is it just game time? How do you improve that?
Yeah, well, that's again, sadly, age catches up with every player, with intensity and every person for that matter. But he still has a contribution to make, and that's like you've seen today when he came into the game. 25 minutes or so, you just see that level of quality that he has whenever we are sustaining the attacks, and there's maybe not so less running to go back. So, but he's a fantastic player, and like I said, just the joy of seeing him come in and seeing how he kept the ball and how he worked it was really good.
Okay. Thanks for your time, Brendan.
Pleasure, thank you.